with a song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. Well, in other words, yeah, in other words, oh, in other words, I love you.
COVID-19 was an unexpected whatever it is, but it changed the way we do stuff. And I don't think it's going to be the same ever. No matter how you think, oh, you know what, they're going to sweep this. Someone said, oh, look, they found the cure, they did this, blah, blah. No. Trust me, this is the new whatever it is. And what we do with adjusting to it is all going to begin in the software. What we think about it and how we move on. A couple of guys decided they wanted to do this. They wanted to redefine wellness, and they thought, you know what, I'm going to get some people who have ideas and thoughts and seed that I can plant in ready hearts. And you're it. And these 7 people are planting, hopefully, seed that you can go away with, germinate, grow, and change.
Down a rabbit's hole. A tomato. I follow a thing called the Doctrine of Signatures. And that's things like food that grows from the ground is drawn unlike unto itself. So for example, a tomato looks like a heart. It's got chambers like a heart. The American Heart Association says it's good for the heart. We know the walnuts look like a brain. We know that it's got the convoluted folds. It's got the cerebellum, the cerebium. It's got the left hemisphere, the right hemisphere. And obviously when you eat walnuts, it helps take away plaque from the brain and helps create new neurons in there as well too.
We're all the same. We've all got the same stuff. We've all got the same fears. Maybe not the same stories around what we're afraid of, but Tony Robbins made the 6 basic needs famous. Connection, significance, contribution, variety, growth. What's the last one? Certainty. Thank you. Thank you. So we're all made of the same stuff, right? And every time I travel to a different country, I would meet another person that would have a story that was like, had the same essence of my story. Okay, they weren't stabbed in the neck by a girl, but they had like the same story. And I was like, wow, we're all just these vulnerable, beautiful, fragile little people just trying to do our best.
You are not your thoughts. Stop believing the limited beliefs, the limited stories that you've been telling yourself or that other people have been telling you. It's all bullshit. It's not real. The moment I realised I didn't have to believe my thoughts was the first moment I started to experience some freedom. Freedom from my own pain and suffering that I was causing myself. So that can be a really hard pill to swallow. We cause our own suffering. How hard is that to accept? It's so much easier to blame the world around you, to blame the people around you, to blame the stories. But this happened to me, but that happened, but it was hard. And I've lived that story. I know how hard it is. You can continue on with the story. You can continue on with the victim identity. And where does that get you? I can tell you, it gets you nowhere.
Coming from, what's my emotions around financial stress that's creating that? What I want to share with you is that financial stress is the leading cause of anxiety, depression and cancer. And it's one of the leading causes of relationship breakdown. So this is what I need to change. I don't accept that. And I want to share with you why, because what happens is that when you're in financial stress, I'll tell you my story in a moment, but when you're in financial stress, your body's always in that flight or fight. Yep. I was there for 15 years, a long time. And I didn't even really have financial stress. I had a good career in the bank. I was a money guy. I was earning good money, but I still had financial stress because I had scarcity. I had worthiness issues in regard to growing up, and that was my programming. I didn't understand that. So understanding the sort of power that you've got there in regard to creating that change there, I want you guys to go down a different pathway than I did.
We tend to push unwanted feelings out of our awareness, suppressing them. Instead of acknowledging, processing and releasing these unwanted feelings, we bottle them up. To deny our feelings and emotions, we keep ourselves in a perpetual state of internal conflict. So compare your body to a pressure cooker. If it's allowed to vent its steam, it works efficiently. If it can't vent steam, the pressure continues to build until the lid blows off. Now imagine that the cooker is under pressure already and you apply more pressure to keep the lid on. When the container can no longer hold in all the pressure, it will break at its weakest point. Like the pressure cooker giving way at the weakest point of its structure, stress-related conditions will also likely develop in your body. The subconscious protects us. Everything starts with an energetic field and stores in our systems. The frequency stays in a vortex within our bodies. When we don't have the tools, strategies or support, in that present moment, the subconscious protects us by inhibiting us from having us process our emotions. We don't perceive truth. We perceive what we believe.
Here's the thing. Everybody faces adversity. Everybody goes through tough times. You've probably been through something already. You might be sitting here going through something right now, and chances are you're going to go through something again in the future. Life is not all fucking sunshine and roses. I'm sorry, you can't bleep that out. Jesus. But it's not. And it's okay not to be okay. It's okay to have a shitty day. But you don't want that shitty day to turn into a shitty week and into a shitty month and then into a shitty life. Your adversity does not define you. It is not who you are, but it's the decisions that you make in those moments of adversity that can define you. Because here's the thing, guys, and this is what I really want you to take away from this, if nothing else. Every single day, every single one of you, in every single interaction that you have, you absolutely have the power to make somebody's day, change somebody's life, or potentially even save it. And I could not think of a more powerful or extraordinary gift to have than that. I really hope that you choose to use it. So thank you so much for your time tonight. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting everyone that stepped on stage. You know what? Let's go and inspire more people to have more conversations that could save more lives. Thank you.
Okay. Alexa, thank you so much for that. That was terrific. I hope you've all enjoyed that. To all our speakers, and of course I'd like to call them by name, Clint, Daniela, Matt, Sam, Michael, Karen and Alexa, and not forgetting Dylan, our entertainment this evening. Thank you to the Brass Monkey. Thank you to all the staff, bar staff. Thank you to those in the kitchen. Importantly, thank you to these two gentlemen that I think... Come here, fellas, please. Yeah, that's right, you two. Fred, Glenn, come.
Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore.